have a 10-inch sycamore blank here. We're not going to do anything fantastic as far as turning goes, but it's the work after the turning which is going to make all the difference. So stick around and see what happens. So we're just going to square this blank off. So it's still a square blank at the moment. It's 2 inches thick, it's 10 inches across. We have 100mm mortise here for my larger chuck jaws. The reason I did this is because these are slightly more shallow and I want a better grip on the inside. And next what I'll do is sand this off, give it a finish, and then we'll be ready to flip it over and get on with the second part. Change of plan. To make this look old, I can think of one only way, and that is to burn it. And there we have it. I'm going to sand that back lightly. I want to keep most of that colour there, and then clean it with alcohol and put a finish on it. We're going to measure the thickness of the blank. We're going to measure in the same measurement. Put a mark. So then we're going to measure in 10mm from each mark. And from this mark. And then this piece here will be hollowed out for the dice to roll in. I need to make a curve between this line and this line. So I've measured out a little piece of card, cut it out. This is the curve that we're going to be trying for. So between that line there, that line there. Here it is. It's marked out. I have actually started. I forgot to film. Sorry about that. So I'm just going around the letters, giving it a positive relief. I shall carry on. And now I'm just going to even that layer off by just using a round burr and with a medium speed, just gently stroking it over this. And what that'll give you is almost like a hammered look. We can get a small one and do around the letters a little bit later, but we're just doing the bulk of it at the moment.
Just rubbing it very lightly over the top, smoothing down the surface and giving it a slightly more uniform level.
Usual advice, make sure you brush up around and make sure there's nothing loose that can go on fire. Since we last saw this, I have put a red dye, chestnut spirit stain, and I put that all around the letters and right up to the edge. Made sure it was absolutely in all the dimples. Then I went over it with yellow chestnut stain, mainly on the letters. I put a lot on the letters and then went round everywhere else and covered everything else, and then I used acrylic black paint. Okay, so here we are, it's all painted up again, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a coat of acrylic sanding sealer just over this, probably 2 coats, and then I will use acrylic gloss lacquer. Sanding sealer. And now acrylic gloss lacquer. Just nice thin coats to start with. Okay, it's time for some burning again. The inside has been sanded, burnt. What I've got to do is fluff round the corner with a bit of stain just to keep the continuation there, and then cut out the dragon. So the idea is just to get a little bit of colour A lot of colour. Try and make it look a little bit messy if I can. But I'm going to build this up with some more colour as well. I'm just going to start taking out the bulk out the middle of this. I need to go probably about 1/4 of an inch down. Here we have our dragon. Milliput time! Lots and lots of squidging. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, time to start squidging. Okay, when using Milliput, this is one of the most exciting times. It's called the reveal. Success. more, I say. Let's boogie. The finished Dungeons and Dragons dice bowl for my son Kane. Thanks for sticking with me for the video, and here it is, the finished item. So this is a bowl to roll dice in for Dungeons and Dragons. This is a new little venture of mine. Now these can be made with pretty much any font there, any colour, any symbol in the middle. So this one comes with a personalised message from me to my son. And there it goes. It's a solid dice bowl there. A nice chunky bit of wood. There we go. A few pictures up at the end. If you haven't already, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. There are more items coming up in the future. Keep an eye out for what I'm up to next. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you soon, guys. Take care.